Hey everybody, welcome back to the Jedi Knights Watch for another collection tip video and do-it-yourself video. And today's video is going to be on how to put LED strip lights on your display. These are going to be from Govee. This is going to be 32 feet long, and then I do have a 16-footer. The 32-foot long comes with two spools, and I actually did already put it on the DF120. So this would be if you have a few cases that you need to, a few cases that you have together that you want to do a longer strand, and then this would be for, something smaller. So 16 feet should be good enough for the cases kind of to the side of me here. And I've used Govee for a long time. The Glide behind me, that is going to be Govee brand. I've done light strips for a while for different things, but they work really well. There's millions of different colors you can choose from. You can do different scenes. You can do color changes, like a gradient into a different color. So it hooks up through Bluetooth, so you get the app and then you can control it from your phone. And this one actually has Wi-Fi, so some of them have Wi-Fi. If you want, you pay a little bit more for that. I typically just do the Bluetooth just because I've always had a hard time getting it to stay connected to the Wi-Fi. You have to use, I think, the 2.4 gigahertz connection, and it's kind of been troubling for me, so I just kind of stick to the Bluetooth, and that doesn't bother me. So they also come with a switch on the strips as well. But without further ado, guys, let's just get into it and show you kind of how I installed them. Alright guys, so since I already had the lights on, the big lights on, we're going to show you the 16-foot lights, the strip lights here. Comes with one spool, and I'm going to put these on my desk just to show you how to install them. But you do get the instructions, a little package there, and then you have the spool with the lights. You do have this like on off, and you can kind of switch the programs with that. Then you have the outlet, and it just kind of plugs in right here. So again, this is the spool. We're just going to take the sticky off. We're going to stick it on the desk. I'm going to show you how to do it, and then we'll check back in after. Okay, so here's the spool. It's really easy, guys. It's really hard to screw this up. You're just going to take this tape off the back and reveal the stickiness. You're just going to place the LED lights where you want them to be. For this example here, I'm putting them on my desk, but for the module cases, I put them on the outsides on the metal frame, and then over the top. I kind of had to put them on the cardboard on the backing, like on the top panels, just because I couldn't reach to the way back, and I wanted you to be able to see the lights. So I'll show you that once we're done with this. But again, you just keep removing the, revealing, I guess, the stickiness. You're just going to stick it on to where you want it to go, and then once you finally have it to the end, you see these copper lines here. That's going to be a cut line. So if that's where you want to cut, and then you won't lose any of the lights prior to that. So if you cut the spool and you still have a bunch of extra, you could theoretically solder those to another connector and add lights if you really want to. But here is the manual switch. You can hook it up to Bluetooth, but if you want to have the manual switch, you can just hide this under the desk, or like again, I put it on top of my module cases. I really don't use these too much, but in case you ever want to manually turn it on and off, you can. And then again, we'll just plug the outlet adapter in here, and you'll just plug this straight into the wall, and then we'll hook up to the app. All right, so we are ready to go here. On the box, you're going to see a model number. That's what you're going to want to look up when you're in the app and adding this to this device to your phone. So I'm looking for 617A in this case. It's a light strip. They have a ton of light strips, as you can see here. Once we find what we got, we're going to click it to connect, and it's going to connect via the Bluetooth. For this particular one here, it wants us to turn off the button, like a soft turn off. So we're going to do that, and then it finds it, and then we're going to just change the name. I'm going to put mine to desk light, just because that's what it's going to be. You can do module case light, you can do display light, whatever you want to do, you can do that. So it's going to connect, and it's going to take a second. Every time we connect, it's going to ask us to upgrade. We're going to have to update the lights, and we'll just speed time this up a little bit. It takes like maybe 2 minutes to do. Once we do that, we are in the app. We're good to go. We're going to click on the lights, and then we can do a color. We're going to select all, and we can change all these different colors. So when we select all with the strand, you can do individual areas that are different colors, as you can see in that loopy strand. So I'm just keeping it all the same just to kind of show you, but you can do scenes. So there's going to be like different scenes of lights that where they change colors, or they'll bounce, or they'll do, whatever you want to do. Some of these, it's a little bit hard to see on the video itself, but see, as you can see, it's kind of bouncing back and forth. You can also do like a DIY, and it's like do it yourself, and you can create like gradients. You can create like a bounce there too. You can do different stuff like I'm trying to. There's things here too. You can do a flow. You can do a fade, and you can kind of change the colors you want to do if you just press that little pen in the corner of the icon there. That's where you can change it to do that as well. But there's really just endless options here. There's a ton of stuff you can do. Different colors, different combinations, different scenes. You can do it to music beats. I like to stick with color, and that's kind of what I'm going to do here. You can create your own custom colors as well and then save them for later. But let's bounce back to the module cases because that's what it was for. So here it is, all set up. We're into the app. I think it just adds a bit extra oomph to the display. Really just brings it to life and makes it a little bit more attractive. I don't know, just looks cool. So here you can see I just stuck them on to the metal frames in the back. It's really barely noticeable. You can see I have it just running over the frames and the panels themselves. So it's not pretty, but you're not going to notice. There you can see my switch too. I just put it up there so it was out of the way. Super simple, super easy. Really can't really explain it much better than that. You just tape them right on. You can do a ton of colors. Just make sure you cut on that copper cut line. It'll have a little scissors icon there too. Hopefully you guys like this video. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you're willing to try this on your display. I've had this on DTOFs. I've had it on module cases. I've had it on shelves. You can do it wherever you want. Hopefully you guys like this video. Until next time, stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.